Years ago, I had a team member tell me that a recruiter had called them. They had this voicemail and an email for a position they were being considered for. Obviously, it was outside of our company. They didn't know what to do. Now, of course, as soon as the words came out of this person's mouth, my heart sank. I was just like, oh my gosh, this conversation is not going to go the way I thought it was going to go. But you know what? In that moment, who was I going to be? Was I going to be a manipulative manager? Was I going to tell them not to consider it? Was I going to just throw money at them, which I find frankly insulting? Because I'll tell you one thing, if a recruiter is involved and your knee-jerk reaction is to throw money at an individual, I say, why weren't you paying them the damn money before the recruiter got involved? If they're worth it, they're worth it. Luckily for me, none of these things was the case. They simply didn't know what to do. They had never been approached by somebody outside, like this external validation of their worth. And they didn't want to burn the bridge, but they also just didn't really know what to do. So you know what? I explored it. I explored it in great depth. I took advantage of this as a career development opportunity. We looked at the role and, I asked if there was anything of it that did interest them though. So no, they weren't interested in going to this other company. Frankly, the company didn't have the greatest reputation. However, I have lots to learn from this. So yes, there was one piece of that job that was really interesting to my team member because they didn't realize they had a skill set or an aptitude for that. And so they wanted to know more about it. And we set up some job shadowing and the ability for them to get some training so that the next time around, when somebody approached them or they saw a job with that, either internally or externally, they were going to be prepared. That was my job as this person's career development coach, to make sure that they were prepared for the next time. And I still asked them to take the call with the recruiter, even though they weren't interested. I said, take 5 minutes, establish a personal connection, get used to having that kind of interaction with somebody, and politely decline. But let them know you would love to be considered for future opportunities, and maybe give them some pointers as to what you would be more interested in so that you don't waste their time down the road either. And you know what? Years after I left, that very same recruiter reapproached that person. And that connection was made, and that really was my job. My job as a manager is never to hoard my team. You know my beliefs about this already. It's to make them the best employee, the best future leader, the best contributor that they can be, and to help them realize talents that they might not know they've got.